Welcome to Talk of the Town, everyone. I'm your host, Robyn Zimmerman. We bring you our show each week from the Courtyard Building, which is on Hilton Head Island, right next to the Sea Pines entrance. And we're here at the WHHI television studios with no stranger to our program and to the television station. We have Cinda Seamon here now. She is an educator. She's actually a fire and life educator with Hilton Head Fire Rescue. Right. So good to have you with us, Cinda.
Good to see you again, Robyn.
We have a lot to talk about, so we're going to dive right in. We have the holidays coming up. Let's start with Thanksgiving and cooking tips.
Right. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to probably have a lot of people over. Mm-hmm. Let's manage the kitchen. Let's keep a lot of people out of the kitchen. Let's start with a clean oven. Keep things like paper towels and pot holders away from the stove. Let's also make sure we have the kid zone, which is 3 feet from anything like the oven. So let's get a designated area for kids where they're doing puzzles and games and watching videos and maybe arts and crafts. Mm-hmm. Set that up prior to everybody visiting the house. And that way we don't have an issue with kids in the kitchen.
Okay.
Just manage things in the kitchen. Obviously, if you're cooking a turkey, you can't be in every second, but often you want to go back and forth in the kitchen very often. Make sure you have an eye on things and you know what's going on in the kitchen.
What about if you're frying a turkey outside? How far away from the house, Cinda?
We want to keep a distance from the house. Normally with grills, it's 10 feet, so we like to go with that rule. We have to be really careful with that because if you're using a marinade like with oil and then your turkey isn't completely thawed, you're mixing oil and water. So make sure that turkey is thawed, make sure people are away, especially kids. Okay. Wear big oven mitts to stay safe. And remember that the oil in the turkey fryer can stay hot for several hours. So be careful. Even when it's finished, you still want to act with caution.
Right. All right. So we're going to decorate our homes for the holidays. So we're going to go buy lights and then we're going to put them up. There's a lot of things you want to talk with us about. Safety tips.
Well, the first thing is if you're going to get your old decorations out, take a look at them. Do you have frayed cords? Do you have broken bulbs? You know, how long has it been since you replaced them? So that's the one thing you want to consider. Maybe it's time to change these out. How well did you store them? Mm-hmm. That's the other thing once you get them out. When you do purchase lights, make sure you're looking for a UL label on them or something where they've been tested by an independent laboratory so you know that you have some standard. Don't use indoor lights outside. Okay. Make sure if you're buying indoor, they're indoor. If you're buying outside. When you go to decorate outside, let's say you want to decorate the roof and you want to use a ladder. Is it windy that day? Is it raining that day? Make sure you have somebody to spot you on the ladder. That can get dangerous after a while. Yes. So pay attention to those kinds of things when you're decorating.
And then what about the Christmas tree? If we get a live Christmas tree, and what should we do to keep that fresh and so it doesn't get brittle and that could become a fire hazard?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, when you pick it, make sure that the leaves are, needles are very green and soft, and you haven't bought something that's half dead already.
Right.
So, but you want to water it daily. Actually, it can get very dry in the home, so you want to water it daily. Keep an eye on it all the time. Make sure it's not near candles or too close to a fireplace or any kind of heat source. Right. Keep a distance from it, but keep an eye on it and water it daily. Actually, can't go wrong.
Okay, now Cinda, there's some fire department events coming up for the holidays.
Right.
Santa Mail and Santa and Sirens. Would you share with our viewers what those events are?
Yes, Santa Mail is where kids can drop off letters to Santa at any fire station. Each of our fire stations has their own mailbox. Cute, very cute. They're decorated, all different styles. Yeah. And if they put their return address on their letters, Santa does write them back. Oh. So it's a great chance to visit our stations, drop off a letter. Right. Santa and Sirens, we put Santa on a fire truck and we tour the neighborhoods. Oh. So that will be out on our Facebook page as the schedule gets closer and people can track where Santa's going to be on particular nights.
Always great information. Thank you so much. Cinda Seamon, she is a life and fire safety educator for our fire department. All right? So thank you so much for being with us. And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town. Don't go away.